Hello and welcome back to another episode of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. I'm Jeff Barnes, managing broker and owner of Buy Now Sell Now Realty here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Today's episode is how to deal with married couples in the buying or selling process. How to deal with married couples in the buying and selling process. One of the things you guys are going to find is that a lot of things that the realtor deals with, the real estate agent deals with, the broker deals with, is when there's a married couple in the process of buying or selling a home. So how do you deal with this? The first thing you want to do, guys, is make sure that every conversation you have, if it's only one person there, follow up in an email with both of them. It's important that each of them know exactly what you said so there's no confusion. The easiest lead to deal with is a lead that's single, because you're dealing with the one lone decision maker. But when you're dealing with a married couple, or even a divorced couple for that matter, even a divorced couple for that matter, you're dealing with two decision makers. So it's important that if you only have conversation with one of them, you have to engage the other person as well so there's no miscommunication. What I've learned in my experience is dealing with the married couples have a lot more variables than dealing with the actual single customers, single leads, single buyers, single sellers. But let's be honest, the bigger houses are typically gonna have married couples in them. So let's make sure we communicate effectively in writing. Any audible conversation with one of them needs to be an email to both of them. Secondly, always make sure you engage both of them throughout the showing process or throughout the buying process. One of them may say they don't care, but a lot of it, the person who says they don't care is the one who's paying the most attention to the detail. Okay, the one who's saying he doesn't care does not like dealing with salespeople. So make sure you engage that person, whether it's the husband or the wife. The one who says they don't care or looking for their little small carve out space, they're typically the one who's paying, and they're typically the one who's looking at all the details in the contract. Don't ever fall for only dealing with the one who seems the most excited about the house. What I've learned, the one who's the most excited about the house is the one not paying for the house, the one that's not generating the revenue for the house. And that's not a negative, because everybody's equal in a marriage. But you got to make sure, don't get caught up in the one who's excited about the house and neglect the one who's just looking for their little isolated area they're going to have, looking for the office, or looking for their man cave, or looking for their she shed, or whatever they may be doing. Make sure you pay attention to the one who doesn't seem excited, because they're the ones who are at home going over all the details. And as agents, we love when people ask us about details, because that's one of the things that make us different. So make sure you're emailing every conversation, documenting every audible conversation that you have. Make sure you do that, guys. I can tell you right now that what happens in a lot of these cases, small things like this, are what allows deals to go south. What allows people to not write you a good review, what allows people to not refer you to other people. So as you're dealing with these married couples in the sales process or on the buy side, make sure you're emailing emailing like you've never emailed before, making sure both of them are engaged in the conversation. And then also make sure that you're not neglecting the one who's not as excited about the property, but they're going along with the person who is, because non-excitement means I'm the one stuck with the bill. Non-excitement means wondering how we're going to afford this. The excited person just gets to go in and pick all the amenities. The non-excited one is typically figuring out how we're going to pay for all this. And man, we're going to do a part 2 with this one, but this is the latest episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. You need more help with dealing with married couples, man, look below in the description. My email is down there if you need further coaching. And until we see you on the next episode, man, happy selling.